Sexual harassment includes any one or more of the following unwelcome acts or behavior, whether directly or by implication. What you need to take note of is that it can be one or more of these instances. It does not have to be particular one instance. There can be a circumstance where a woman is exposed to all 5 of them. So they can be all of the acts or they can be one of them. Then it can be directly as well as by implication. Okay? There can be an implied act of sexual harassment also. This includes gestures, making remarks, third party से किसी के तरफ remarks करना, making comments. All this is indirect. This is not directly coming to you. I am not directly going to a woman and saying all these things or doing certain things. But indirectly also, if I'm trying to pass comments or make sexually colored remarks हो गए या body remarks हो गए, anything like that, that would also be counted as sexual harassment. What does it say? Number 1, very obvious, physical contact or advance. If a man in the organization is trying to physically advance towards a woman, it would be considered sexual harassment. If you're demanding or requesting sexual favors, then it would be considered sexual harassment. If you're trying to show pornography to a woman, then it would be considered sexual harassment. If you're making sexually colored remarks also, then also it is covered under the scope. And any other unwelcome physical, verbal or non-verbal conduct of sexual nature. Okay. Now, what the act is saying, that these 4 are for sure there. Okay. Physical contact is sexual harassment. Demand for sexual favor is sexual harassment. If you're making sexually colored remarks, it is sexual harassment. Pornography showing is also sexual harassment. यहाँ पे क्या बोला है? Any other unwelcome, 3 categories are divided. Physical, verbal and non-verbal. Okay. What organizations usually do in practice is that they go beyond this, what is prescribed here. This is already given. Okay. The act says that this is sexual harassment. What organizations do, that you put these 3 categories out there: physical, verbal and non-verbal. If you don't have this in your organization, you can recommend it. You can include 3 categories, which are physical, verbal and non-verbal. Define as many acts as you want to, which you think would fall under the category of sexual harassment. Physical, anybody trying to touch you. यहाँ पे physical contact और advances को आप explain कर सकते हो as broadly as you want to. Verbal में, if anybody is trying to abuse you sexually, okay, you can include that. Non-verbal can include gestures, it can include whistling, it can include many things. So it is up to your organization to broaden the scope of this definition as much as you want to. These 4 things are for sure there. Apart from that, the act says that any other, any matlab koi bhi, other matlab kuch bhi. So the scope is broadened as much as the organizations want it to be. You can include physical, verbal and non-verbal conducts of sexual nature. Important thing is that it should be sexual in nature, not any other kinds of harassment. Clear for everyone?